All right, folks. Hello and welcome to Tavern Chat. I'm your host, Eric Tenkar, your bartender in the OSR, your main proprietor at the Tenkars Tavern blog. And why do I have D20 Entertainment on the screen? Because I know it says trademark it, whatever. Um, the other day, Thursday, uh, Don Samora, Tom Veralt, and myself, we had Ken Whitman. And I've been told by people you got to call him Ken so people don't forget, but he's rebranding himself as Whit. And I like to use both so people know who and what I am talking about. So let me give you a little background to Thursday's live stream. About a year and a half ago, Ken reached out to me and asked if he could come on to the Talking Crit live stream with myself and Bad Mike. And Mike and I discussed it, and he emailed me his cell phone number, so I guess I was to call him or text him, and we both agreed probably not a good idea. We saw it as Ken was looking to do his revival tour, his resurrection tour, his I'm coming back to gaming tour. Whether we were right or wrong about that assumption, the reality is Ken had a reason to want to be on this channel. Why is that? I would assume it's because um, I'm viewed, from what I've been told, people I've had to interview for background on other stuff, that I have a good reputation. Well, obviously, Ken wants to build off that good reputation. So last week, Ken reached out to Don Samora. Ken had come up in our conversation on the live, and he said, I wanna come on, I'll answer any question. I'll be truthful." Okay, that's fine. I wasn't thrilled about it, but hey, if nothing else, it would be interesting. I truthfully, honestly wasn't sure if Ken was going to show up. Nothing particular about Ken in that. It's just that when you know you're walking into the lion's den and you don't have to, you generally don't. Again, Ken wanted to be on this live stream for a reason. He confirmed the live stream on Thursday beforehand. But less than an hour before we went live, there were some new conditions. Now, we had already agreed that we wouldn't hit him with any surprise guests. It would be the three of us. No random or non-random people that might have questions about Chris. But he had a certain person that he wanted banned from the chat. And we told him we can't do that because that would require blocking somebody, and none of us are blocking anybody. But we weren't going to bring him into the video itself. Obviously, Ken had an issue. Ken claimed the issue was because that he was involved in a legal action with this individual. I did reach out to the individual in question. He laughed and was like, "What legal action?" And I was like, "Okay. Maybe Ken has an action he hasn't filed yet. Maybe Ken thinks he has an action. Maybe this is on par with Ken telling me he was suing me, with Ken telling me the FBI was going to be waiting for me on my doorstep, looking to interview me for federal crimes. I don't know. The interview with Ken was interesting, but it was like listening, in my opinion, to a politician in many ways, because it was hard to get him firm on things. And I've got a lot of holes in my memory, is a very convenient thing to say when people ask you specific questions. Blaming everybody on screen for the fact that he's not able to make money. Well, I mean, I guess there's some accuracy to that because Ken has 6 outstanding Kickstarters, makes Gareth Skarka look like a saint at this point, and has made no actual attempts to complete any of them. I will also remark that if you watch the live stream, and I will include a link to it with this video, he's filming from a very nice apartment with a cat tree that is huge and expensive and larger than my cat tree for my kitty. So,
it's about the cat tree.
It's about the cat tree, damn it. So Ken did thank Don and Tom with a PM that he deleted after sending it. But he also made a point of forgiving me my ignorance. Now, why would he have to forgive me, Tenkar? My ignorance, because I did not accept his apology. And I will not accept an apology from someone who doesn't mean it. And the reason why I say Ken did not mean it, because he wasn't apologizing because he really did. I did Eric wrong, and I never should have done that. He was apologizing because he wanted to ensure that I would no longer be looking at what he was doing in the industry. That if he made a return to gaming, I apologize to Tenkar, we're all good. Ken, I'm sure you'll watch this, but if you are looking to apologize to people, and tune into Gamers Health if you want to see more about this, it's more than words, it's actions, and it's more than platitudes. It's more than, hey, I accept the Lord Christ is my savior. My sins are clean. No, it's more than the words, dude. It's more than the words. And for you to forgive me my ignorance, I'm not the ignorant one. I'm telling you that right now. I am not the ignorant one, and I'm going to do what I can to ensure that the community itself is not ignorant, that they are knowledgeable about what goes on and the people in it. And hey, that was really nice, that screenshot that you showed us afterwards where, look, I can make a Kickstarter if I want. Well, it wasn't live. Certainly wasn't up on Kickstarter. If it goes up on Kickstarter, I'll remind the people that I know that you still have 6 outstanding Kickstarters. I think that means that by Kickstarter rules, you can't create another Kickstarter. You'd be violating those rules. You could certainly do it as another company, but your obligations are to you, because I don't believe. And again, Ken, you're welcome to prove me wrong. I will gladly take evidence that you present. If you can show me that D20 Entertainment was incorporated at the time when you had your Kickstarters and yet you're not personally liable, well, I'll gladly take the evidence that you present. Not saying I'll accept it. I'll certainly have to vet it. But you're welcome. You know how to get in touch with me, Ken. You already have. So, folks, tonight, 8 p.m., there will be a live stream. Gamers Health, Rich and I, we talk about our journey through mostly physical, our physical health, and events going on in our life. And we talk about things, a topic for the second half. Rach, what was our topic for the second half? Oh, wait.
It was about amends.
Yeah, why making amends is more than making a simple apology. That's what it's going to be
Yeah,
about.
it's pretty much revolves around what's the difference between an apology and amends, and
Yeah.
how do you actually make a proper amends?
Right. And even an apology, it has to actually be meant.
Mhm.
It's more than words. It's more than just words, because anybody can say words. You got to mean them. And Ken, you know my prior background. I told you I told you on the live I've got a bullshit meter. All right, and I hate, and no insult to you, but your apology set mine off. Just saying. All right, folks. 8 p.m. tonight, live stream. Hope to see you there. If not, the live stream from Thursday is an interesting one. I think you may enjoy it. Ken, in his own words, you're welcome to take him at his word, or not. But he was certainly on the live. All right, folks. On that note, be safe, be well. God bless. Roll those dice, roll them well. Catch many of you tonight at 8 o'clock. Same channel. Laters.